Hey designers! In this video, I'm walking you through 3 design concepts that can instantly level up your work using color psychology, mastering font pairings, and creating emphasis through contrast. Let's dive in. First up, color psychology. Color isn't just decoration, it's communication. The colors you choose set the emotional tone for your design. Start by asking, what feeling am I trying to evoke? Is it excitement, trust, calm, or urgency? I'm trying to create the feeling of spring using colors to illustrate the word Spring Garden Festival. I'll keep my letters black as a base color to make sure the words remain legible. For the illustrated vines, I'll use this light green as a color for the leaves, and I'll just stick with this green for all the leaves so that my design looks focused and the attention can still be on the word mark. Now for the flower petals, you can use Typogram's color palette suggestion feature to recommend me colors for the flower petals. We want to find a pink or red or some kind of vibrant color that's on the same level as my green in terms of saturation, and nothing feels like it's distracting us from our word mark so our audience can read the main message. And since we're talking about balance here, I'm using 2 different types of pink for 2 different types of flower shapes in my design. So I'm just coloring them 2 flowers at a time to make sure that the different shades of pink are distributed evenly to create a harmonious pattern. So overall, it feels balanced and nothing is distracting us away from our message. Finally, let's talk about emphasis and contrast. If everything looks the same, nothing stands out. For example, in my design here, we have the same font size, same weight, and similar colors. It's hard to know where to look. Now watch as we tweak a few things. We can tweak the font sizes to create some emphasis. I can even use the special alternative style letters in this typeface, which are these amazing lowercase letters available at capital height. This allows me to create a more casual and fun tone for my design that instantly grabs attention. Another thing we can use to create emphasis is colors. We can use 2 colors where one is brighter and one is a little bit more muted. Use bright, saturated color to highlight the most important part of our design. Make sure this color is legible on both dark and white backgrounds. Next, font pairing. Good typography creates rhythm, contrast, and clarity. The key is contrast with balance. Avoid pairing 2 similar fonts. It muddles the message and sometimes could even look like an error. Instead, choose fonts that complement each other's strength. A little tension makes the design sing. Here, I have May, a fantastic transitional serif to pair with Poppins, a geometric sans serif. The contrast between the seriousness of the serif in discount and the friendliness in the sans serif in the word hunt is what makes this design interesting and stand out. And we can continue to refine our design with an intentional color palette. In our case, since our subject is about discount, I'm choosing a red to highlight the excitement that's associated with finding deals and finding discounts. Lastly, I just want to add a little additional icon to make my design stand out. In this case, I'm going to use a star to replace the dot of the eye. This subtle detail makes my design unique and delightful to my audience who discover it.